Welcome back to LearnWire. Let me show you what I've been up to this morning. So I am going to go ahead and create a new website, and the entire purpose of the website or strategy, content strategy and traffic strategy is going to be based on Pinterest, right? We want to create content, create blog posts, create our images and everything above, right? We want to create it with the intention to get our traffic from Pinterest. We want to create content in a niche that does well on Pinterest. Yes, this is going to be a competitive niche, but if we're laser targeted and we stay on topic, we should be able to get some traction with this. So this is going to be a test that will be free to you. All you have to do is just tune in and watch. I'm not really going to call it a public case study and make anything kind of formal out of it. I'm just going to be testing this out. I'll be creating more content and more videos about it and updates and so forth, right? But essentially, when we come into Pinterest, we already have results from other accounts that I've been growing. One of these right here, you can see this is my LearnWire account. It's getting 42,000 impressions. Engagements, outbound clicks are over 100 now. It's up 58%. Saves, total audience now is growing. Engaged audience is growing. So we are getting clicks back to our website and so forth. So this is in a niche that I've talked about already in some of my other Pinterest videos. This is in a niche that is just does not do well on Pinterest at all, and we're still able to get some results. And so I'm hoping that when we intentionally choose a website in a niche that traditionally does well, like recipes or something like that on Pinterest, that will have a lot better chance of our pins getting more interest and so forth, right? And there's just a larger audience on Pinterest for this. Okay, so instead of some stuff, I have to kind of work the kinks out and so forth, and so I didn't want to just make an hour video and record myself doing all that. But this video is going to show you what I've already achieved so far in just a couple hours of work this morning, and kind of what we're going. I will build a content plan using a Pinterest tool that I'm new to, but we're going to use it. It's, from what I understand, it's one of the best, if not the best, Pinterest keyword research tool on the market. Yes, we can go in here to Pinterest, and of course we can go up here and we can go into the Pinterest Trends tool. Definitely, if you don't have the funds to invest in the tool I'm going to be showing you, that's totally cool. You can go in here to Pinterest Trends, type in your keyword right over here. Like for me, we are going with the keto niche, right? And so you would just type in keto right here. You can see the interest and trends. Still a great tool to see what is popular. And, our market is 83% female right here and so forth. So you can kind of go and see the age group, the demographics. You can see popular pins, kind of how to create pins. There's definitely a lot of text-based pins with this niche and so forth, right? So you could do that. You can also come over here to, let's see, I'm going to go back. And then you can also come over here to the growing trends right over here. You can go to interest, you can go to keywords. So if we went to keywords and then I typed in keto right here, we're going to get a bunch of keto related keywords as well. Keto pumpkin bread, you're going to get the trend, all the stuff that's doing really well right now. So you're definitely not going to be left out, and you'll be able to get a really good start with this new Pinterest website, a niche website building strategy that I'm kind of coining, I think, as just a Pinterest intentional site where with all the traffic, I don't care if we rank on Google, I don't care about AI content, nothing like that. All we care about is creating good content with good images and so forth that we're going to really try to blow up our Pinterest account. So you guys can join me along for the ride. But you can see right here, you will be limited right here. It's going to stop at a certain amount of keywords, probably about 30 keywords or so. You'll need to type in more keywords right here as well. But this will get you started with keywords and so forth. And so you would go and you would create content on your site about this. And then you would also create a bunch of pins in order to bring back people to your website. Does that make sense? Use Claude AI to master your online business workflow and become more efficient with AI Alchemist. This isn't just another prompt course. It teaches you to rethink AI for real-world results. Join over 100 students already seeing success. Transform your business now. Link is in the description. Okay. So what I did was we did a bunch of research. So what I did was I came over here to Claude and I actually used a kind of like a Claude free strategy, if you will. I went ahead and, well, actually you can see that the prompt right here, I said, take the attached, analyze, and based on the most logical and most popular keywords, give me the top 10 that you would use that are the best to use for the main categories for a new keto niche website. These categories need to be able to fit all types of articles and keywords in them, right? So we really want to like a very parent type categories that we could fit everything into, right? Obviously, recipes is going to probably be the number one post, so that we're post type that we're going to be creating. And so most of the posts on the site are going to fall under the keto recipes, but under this parent category, I'll be adding in a bunch of subcategories that will fit underneath the keto recipe, if that makes sense. But we have all these right here. Okay. Let me show you how we got this list of keywords right over here. We have a ton of keywords. Look at this. It just keeps going, hundreds of keywords. Well, I use this tool called Pin Clicks, right? And so if any of you have been following, I think his name's Jesse Cunningham. He uses this tool. I think he might be one of the co-creators of the tool. Anyways, this is a tool that I've wanted to try for a while. I've got access to it right now. And you can see it has a rank tracker, so you can actually track where your pins are. When you create high quality pins and you want to try to rank your pins, it'll actually go and see where it's ranked, which is super cool. I don't know any other tool that does that. You can do research, you can save pins, you can have your VA create pins based on what the top ranking pins for a keyword is. There's pin stats, top pins. So there's a lot, the tool is loaded with a lot of features, but where I'm going to spend most of my time is basically with the keyword research function. Now, what you want to do is, we already know keto is a massive niche on Pinterest. And so you can see right over here, these are like verified that it's an actual interest, so that you technically could make entire boards out of, or even websites with some of these right over here. But when you have smaller niches that you're unsure of, you can type stuff in right over here to see if it shows up as an interest, right? So that's kind of where you want to start. But we already know that keto is a major interest and has hundreds of interests on Pinterest. So now we want to go and we want to extract keywords. So what I did was I actually went and I just typed in keto, I believe, to start off. I pushed enter, and then we use this tool right over here. If you guys want to go and check out this tool, and I believe you get like a 5-day free trial, there'll be a link below in the description so you can go check it out. Okay. So this is going to basically pull in all the keywords that they're going to use the search bar in Pinterest, and they're going to go through the kind of the alphabet soup method. And basically every time you see a high popular bar right here, it means that for that search term, this is the number one. Keto recipes is the number one keyword that shows up for the word keto, if that makes sense. And then I believe there's only 7 keywords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, see 11. So there's 11 keywords that are going to show up. That means that keto dinner for this search term is the least popular, but keto dinner is the 11th most popular keto keyword on all of Pinterest, right? So this doesn't necessarily mean that you don't want to create content on keto dinner. I'm really since I'm going to be using AI and so forth, I'm not as concerned about the popularity right here. And the way that they measure popularity right here is it's a little flawed in a sense that we really want the keyword, the search volume. I'd love for them to add search volume in here. If they could match this to, I believe that they said that they probably don't have API access integrate into Pinterest, but the Pinterest tool will tell you how many search volume these keywords are. So they don't really have the capability of doing that. But like I said, you don't want to ignore these ones that say that they're not popular, because that just means that was the least popular search term when you typed in a keyword, if that makes sense, right? So, you're looking at a ton of keywords, right? And so what I did was I just copied all these keywords, okay? So I copied all these keywords. These are keywords that are actually being searched for in Pinterest. And then we went over here to Claude, and then I went ahead and typed in this prompt right here, and it gave me my main topics and keywords, my main categories that I'm going to build my site under, right? So here's all of them. So all my recipes are going to go into here. I'm going to create 10 categories, but we do want to fill this site out, right? With like keto meal planning. This can cover meal prep ideas, weekly meal plans, and budget-friendly keto meals, Keto for beginners. This category can focus on introductory articles, keto basics, tips for starting a keto diet, cater more towards the beginner that's seeking information about the keto diet, not necessarily recipes yet. Keto friendly foods, people that are wondering like food lists, like is an avocado keto friendly? Is an apple keto friendly? Those kind of questions, right? And then keto lifestyle, this category encompasses topics like keto and exercise, maintaining keto long term. Not really sure how much I'll spend on that topic right there. Keto and health, and we have keto supplements and products. This one could be a great way to make money with the website as well. Keto variations and approaches, maybe other diets that are similar, low carb diet, Atkins diet. Maybe we add content into there. Seasonal and holiday. This is going to be a big trend and a good way to create content for Pinterest and for a website. And so that one would be, when I have specific holiday dessert, keto dessert type stuff, maybe that will be a whole designated blog category just for that. And then finally, keto Q&A, anything that's, people asking questions, people also ask things like that. Maybe this will be specific short articles that we write addressing questions. Okay. So those are your main topics right there. You don't want a ton, right? You don't want 30 or 40 categories on your blog because then it's overwhelming, right? You need to kind of build them out with a parent category and then maybe some subcategories underneath them. At least that's the way I'm going to build this website. But then what I said right over here, I said for number 1, right? That was the keto recipe category. Can you give me 10 subcategories? So it said keto breakfast recipes, keto dinner recipes, keto desserts, keto snacks, keto bread, keto soups, keto appetizers, keto smoothies, side dishes, and quick and easy keto meals. So I can create these subcategories as well and create a bunch of content and pins for that. Okay. So then I went over here and I'm just showing you the game plan, how we can quickly put together a Pinterest niche website together. What I did was, and I'm all in the same Claude thread, right? And right now I said, can you give me 10 keto website domain ideas that have keto in them and are also brandable? So then we went over here, Keto Craft, Keto Kinetics, Keto Corner, Keto Compass. Whatever reason it decided to go with a K for all that, but it was super cool, right? That's actually kind of smart because if you use the C right here for all these, they're probably already all taken, right? So by Claude suggesting K as instead of a C to misspell these words on purpose as a way to create something that's brandable and memorable, it actually did a really good job. So I went and I bulk checked these and Namecheap, and then I went with one that I liked. And what was it called? It's called Keto Crush. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. So ketocrush.com, an energetic name that could appeal to a younger or more dynamic audience. Boom. So I went with that, right? Okay. And then what I did was I went and, I got a description in here, and I'm actually kind of on a keto diet right now. So that's maybe partially why I'm doing this kind of website. So I can actually insert my name and really kind of build this website based off of, experience. Who knows, maybe actually making it more personal and taking pictures of myself cooking keto type stuff. Who knows? But I kind of worked on the description right over here, and we got a description finally. And then I got some of these keywords listed out because what I did was I went and signed up for a new account. Where did I go to? I went to hostinger.com. I believe I'm already signed in. Okay. So I went to Hostinger. I just kind of did some research. You guys know I like SiteGround, but I've maxed out like one of their highest accounts. I pay like $500 a year. And I still, because I have a website that is heavy on images, I'm using like 12 gigs on one of my websites. And so I've already maxed out, believe it or not, on that web hosting platform. So I wanted to try a different one that has a little bit better price and gives you a lot more gigabyte storage. And so on a lot of people's top choice, Hostinger came up. So I know Chris Derenberger uses Hostinger, and I kind of did some research on some other people as well. And so Hostinger, I don't think you can go wrong with. So I went ahead and signed up like, I think I grabbed a 4-year deal for like $100 and something bucks. I will try to leave a link below as well for Hostinger. If you want to go and check hosting out, it was very easy to get my site up and running. It took like 5 minutes, literally. And so I'm with Hostinger. I'm going to be hosting the site on Hostinger. I'm going to be using pin clicks for all my keyword research. It's going to steer how we create content on the website. For the first big bulk because I have a bunch of keyword credits I need to use the next month, I'm going to be using Koala Writer for the content. And then I'm probably going to get my VA, come up with some type of strategy where my virtual assistant goes out and actually creates really good customized pins based off of a list, and we'll have a certain amount of pin boards, right? And we'll have a nice organized way of doing that. And so I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. What else did we do? So we went over and we went into the dashboard in my WordPress admin. I installed the Cadence theme, which I've been using on a lot of websites lately. And then I went ahead and installed what's called the AI starter, the starter templates. And I went through that process. And what it ended up getting or building for us was, let's see if we can refresh this real quick. It went ahead and built this for us right out of the gates. Within like 10 minutes, I have this site up and running. Keto Crush. Obviously, we'll get a logo and so forth, but we've got our home, about, contact, and blog. We've got our social links over here. And I kind of kept this basic color because I just think it goes well with like a fitness and keto diet. So welcome to Keto Crush. I need to, we'll make videos on making the homepage better and so forth. But I liked this theme because we can break out all these different pictures, and these can actually be like 6 main categories I want people to spend their time with, but it already kind of built the site out for us. So that was really cool. None of these actually go anywhere. So if you click on them, they don't go anywhere, but I'll have to, work this site in and adjust the homepage once I have that created. But it did bring in relevant images. It did a really good job. I never used that before. Of course, I need to update the footer and so forth, but we at least have something going on right now. I need to go and add the categories and so forth. And we're going to really start taking this, to the next level. We'll start getting content created and so forth. And so you guys will see what the strategy is, where we take keywords and we go and create content based on the keyword. We create a bunch of good images and so forth. We create a bunch of pins, and then we also have to update our website as well. So it'll be a process. This will definitely be a multiple months long process. But what excites me about this process and this test that I'll be doing is that I'm completely ignoring Google, and I don't care. Maybe the site will do well at some point, maybe, who knows, but I don't care because I'm going after Pinterest traffic, and then maybe we can create a YouTube channel based on this as well. And so we can focus on getting traffic from sites that don't penalize you every other day, right? And I'm just so tired of Google and sites being everybody just putting all their eggs into one basket. All their eggs go into ranking a website on Google, and then it crushes me. And it's so sad when someone hires writers, does everything white hat, and has amazing content, and then for no reason at all, their site just plummets, right? And so that's the reason behind doing this test, is just that we can go out and use other platforms to get traffic from that are less penalizing than Google. So join me for this test. What do you guys think so far? We've got the site up and running. We've got our brand name. We've got our website domain. We've already installed WordPress. We've already got our keyword research tool. Now it's going to be about going out and creating content. So that's what we'll be doing probably in the next video. So make sure to subscribe, and so you can join me along this journey of building this Pinterest niche website. I'll see you next time.